Hello and welcome to another update video about EGLD MultiversX. So in this video we take a look at the bullish and the bearish scenario. In the very short term they are both aligned, so it doesn't really matter if we talk about a larger degree bullish scenario or a larger degree bearish one, because in the short term we haven't got any clear setup that would support a rally at this stage. Yeah, so from that point of view, we are still heading lower here at the moment. The bullish wave count suggests a wave 1 rally here of the 2020 lows, wave 1, and then an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and a C wave down. We have now reached the area between the golden ratio and the 78.6 retracement level. From here somewhere, we need to see a reaction to the upside, or the yellow wave count, which is the long-term potential bullish one, will lose in probability. The bearish wave count is the white wave count, where we had an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. That's possible as well. Then, because we have 5 waves down, and this is a wave 1 to the downside, we could get a wave 2 rally. Resistance here is between $112 and $273. That might be a bull market target from a bearish point of view. And then it could eventually go down further in the next bear markets. At the moment, I can tell you that we have a pretty full 5-wave move to the downside. Doesn't mean it has to turn around now, but it's basically full. So that's in the bullish wave count either a C wave or in the bearish one a wave 1. We are now moving in an ending diagonal pattern, and this is where both wave counts are aligned. Because it doesn't matter at the moment in the short term if this is a C wave or a wave 1 in the bearish perspective. We won't really know the difference until we see the structure of the next rally. And even in a bearish scenario, the rally should at least be some kind of a more substantial rally, right? But I can tell you look at this chart, it shows a lot of weakness. Yeah, typically when you look at altcoins, many of them, the ones that I cover, they show significant rallies after oversold RSI readings. I mean, yes, EGLD did that as well, but they've all been followed by lower lows, and the rallies have become weaker and weaker and weaker. And the problem that I have as well, and that is a problem, honestly, that is a problem. What you normally have in these, this is a price channel, you could argue a descending wedge. 2 problems with that. Normally, you would expect these to at some point break to the upside. Here, it broke to the downside. And at the same time, it made a lower low on the daily RSI. Now, typically what you see with these is price make higher lows on the RSI while the price is still coming down. Bullish divergences. There are no bullish divergences here. It's just making lower lows. Again, there is zero bullishness on the shorter time frame at the moment. Therefore, we just need to be careful, okay? Zero bullishness on the lower time frame. Now, however, if we have to go to the daily, otherwise you can see it. If we take a look at this structure, we say we are in an ending diagonal in a wave 5 to the downside, okay? And in this 5-wave move to the downside, we are probably in the 5th wave. And the 5th wave must not be longer than the 3rd wave. So I've added here the relevant Fibonacci extensions as white box. It's not very reliable that price has to stop there and will turn around, but they are levels to watch. So again, if we say that, I probably didn't draw it very accurately, so more or less, yeah, plus minus a few cents. So we deal here, so she should adjust it slightly, but it's basically the area that we've arrived now at, $25. That's where it starts, a 61.8 Fib extension, all the way down to around about $19.70. So below $19.70, this wave count as it is invalidated, and it would be something even more bearish, because then it can't be an ending diagonal, because the 5th wave is shorter than the 3rd wave. It might then lead to an extension or something, but yeah, certainly I have no signal that would currently support a short-term rally anyway. Yeah, on the shorter time frame, there's no setup that would support at the moment the idea of a 3rd wave rally to start or a wave 2 rally. So just be aware of that, okay? So what we're doing, we're tracking relevant support. I just gave you a few support levels. Ideally, it needs to hold above $13.40 to keep the yellow wave count alive, which is the bullish one. But yeah, in both scenarios, we should expect a rally at some point. The problem is with the bearish wave count, because it has a certain decent probability on this chart, sometimes these bearish rallies are very short. They can be very short. It will depend on the sentiment. But what I can tell you is that we have a pretty full 5-wave move. So we need to be looking for anybody who's interested. You can start looking for potential bottoming structures forming at the relevant support areas I highlighted, but we don't see them at this stage. Now, the last thing I can do is to add the volume indicator, VRVP. It just shows you where historically significant volume has been. And at the moment, that's the current area around 25. So that means if we break below $25, yeah, and then also rush through the support levels I indicated, we've got the next volume spike that starts at the $13.40 level. So it's pretty much in line with the fib levels. But yeah, so need a bit more patience here with eGold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.